Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Waddell Field for tonight's high school football game between the Byron Center Bulldogs and the Belding Redskins. My name is Jim Siver, and with me in the broadcast booth tonight is John Ulacki.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Byron Center football.
Well, John, tonight is a matchup between Byron Center and Belding, and in the standings for the OK Blue, Belding and Byron Center both have a 5-1 conference standing. Both of them have at least 6 wins. Belding is 6-2 overall. Byron Center is 7-1 overall. And both of them have qualified for the playoffs.
I'm sorry, I thought Belding was 7-1 overall.
No, Byron Center is 7-1, and Belding is 6-2 overall.
Oh, because the program I've got has it listed as Belding at 7-1 overall.
Well, the internet may be wrong, but they're showing us to have the Belding Redskins as 6-2. They have a points scored against them of 103 points. They've scored 235 points over the season. That's a 75% average. And Byron Center, on the other hand, has had 89 points scored against them, and they have scored 245 points up until this point. So Byron Center has an 87.5% average going into this game, John.
That's really terrific, and we've got an interesting situation.
Hello?
Because if
I'm
Cooper,
on the air right now.
if
Okay.
Cooper's, okay, how's that? Coopersville, it's an interesting situation tonight because if Cooperville should happen to lose, then the winner of this game will tie with Coopersville for first place in the OK Blue standings in conference. Of course, both Belding and Byron Center have made the state playoffs. We don't have word yet on when the first playoff game will be or where it will be. So we'll keep you posted on that. And should anything come up that brings that to our attention, we'll certainly pass it along to you.
There are a number of qualifiers, John, in the playoffs already throughout the state. There are 618 high school teams throughout the state, and already we have 190 teams that have qualified as qualifiers for the state playoffs at this point. In the booth with us tonight, John, is my son. He's a former player with Byron Center High School. He's an outside linebacker now with Tri-State University. Let me let him say hello.
Nick, it's good to have you here tonight. Glad you could make it.
Thank you, John. It's great to be back at Byron Center. Great night for football.
What do you think about that field? It's a little mushy out there, isn't it?
Well, it's going to be difficult. The field's a little bit of a challenge for each team, but you show me a team that overcomes adversity, I'll show you a successful team.
Well, it looks like Byron Center's had a lot of success this year so far. They've only lost one game, unfortunately. It was a conference game, and they're going to have to rely on somebody to knock Coopersville off to take co-championship with them.
Well, here comes the Bulldogs right now, and they're looking pretty tough right now. They're coming out ready to fight tonight against a Belding team that's a really good contender in the OK Blue. We'll see how it plays out.
Well, Nick, it was certainly a pleasure having you here in the booth, and hope you can stick around for a little bit, and maybe we'll hear some more from you at halftime on what playing linebacker in college is like as compared to Byron Center.
Sure, John. I'd love to talk to you guys at halftime, but I think I'm going to head down to the field right now with the Bulldogs.
There you go. Thanks, Nick.
You can't take my jacket.
And would also like to recognize Alto Precision as a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. We thank them for being along for all the home games this year for Byron Center. We really appreciate their support in promoting Byron Center football, and we encourage everyone in the listening audience to go to Alto Precision.
Now, John, the Belding Redskins since 1960 have a 54% winning average, as opposed to Byron Center. And let me see if I can find that average for you. sometimes finding all of these things is Byron Center has a 47.5% winning average. So that's over the years, since 1960, going back quite a long ways. The Michigan High School football standings have Coopersville in the Ottawa-Kent blue first place, and behind those are these Byron Center Bulldogs. Byron Center has a extremely fast, extremely good offense, and they've scored a lot of points. As we said, Byron Center has scored 245 points, and their defense has been rather stingy with only 89 points scored against them, as opposed to the Belding Redskins, who have scored 235 points, 10 points less, but have had 103 points scored against them. So I think that there is some vulnerability here tonight.
Well, one thing that's not going to be favorable for Byron Center is the fact that number 19, Justin Brock, is out. I saw him tonight, senior recognition, when he was called out. He was in his civilian clothes with his parents, sporting a broken arm. So it looks like Justin's going to be out for the season, and that's going to put a little bit of a dent into the Byron Center offense.
Yes, it is. Okay, well, we're just about ready for the start of this game, and Leonard has teed it up and kicked off to the Belding Redskins. They take it deep. They're taking it deep in their own end of the field at the 5, and they bring it straight up the field, and they're dropped about the 32-yard line.
Boy, the running back that received the ball, the kick returner, came right up the wedge in the middle of the field and got through that first initial attack before he was brought down.
Okay, well, Byron Center is going to be on defense to begin with, and they're right in the middle of a mud patch. So hopefully we'll get a good look at what the footing's going to be, John, in this ball game. Okay, and the Byron Center Bulldogs are going to draw first blood because they are going to be penalized.
Yep, it looked like there was an offsides.
Offsides, and it's going to back up 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 5.
That's not a very good way to start a game, but we're only about 6 seconds into the game, so that shouldn't hurt too much.
Well, we never like to see a penalty, but you know, these kids are anxious. They're ready to go. They're ready to play football. So we'll see how that plays out as things go along. Okay, that's going to be a dive right up the center part of the football field. They used to say 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but today I think it's going to be 3 yards in a cloud of mud.
That's what it looks like down there. That is an awfully big bald spot there on that side of the field. We had Quentin Burgess in on the tackle on that last play.
All right, Belding comes up now with 2nd down and 2. And it looked like the left side of the defensive line jumped a little bit, but there was no flags. It's going to be awful close to the 1st down.
Now that's a formation.
And they did get a 1st down.
That's the first full house backfield I've seen this year by any team.
Any high school team, yeah.
Any high school team. It's really unusual because they usually go with the one back set or a pro set in the backfield, running wings, but not Belding. Number 23 is their quarterback. That would be Jeff Reminga.
And Reminga hands off inside, and the inside runner is going to be stuffed with just maybe a foot or two pickup. He didn't pick up very much, John, if he picked up anything.
Well, that tackle was made by Andy Woodwick. Stopped him just about dead in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful football weather, but it is just a little bit nippy.
Nippy and damp.
Yeah, and damp. You're right.
But
okay.
The rain has let up.
Yeah, it's been raining here all afternoon. And Belding is being pretty conservative. They're handing off inside, picking up 2 or 3 yards in each one of the carries. Actually doing a speed or an off tackle run.
Dwayne Bixby was in on that tackle to bring down the running back from Belding.
Now, both of these teams are going to be in the playoffs, John, and that's going to be exciting. And they may see each other again in the playoffs.
That's a certain possibility.
So I'm sure both of these teams are going to be feeling each other out as we go along. Okay, again, it's an inside handoff. Well, he fooled me. I thought it was an inside handoff, and the fake was very, very good, John.
And Remminga took it right around the right side. It looks like almost like an option play with the trailer back from the left side coming behind him and looking for an option toss to the back or to keep it, and that time he kept it. Remminga's got a first down now on about the 50-yard line. Excuse me, the 40-yard line.
About the 40-yard line, sure. Inside on the Byron Center 40-yard line, and Remminga brings his team up. They've got a full house backfield, and there's a fumble.
Dropped it. Nielsen, number 34 for Belding, may have recovered the ball. Looks like C.J. McCarty was in there too. Belding's going to keep the ball. They're going to lose about a yard on the play.
That'd be 2nd down and 11.
Got 8:40 to go here in this first quarter.
That football must be really, really, really slippery. We can see the referee out there wiping the ball off. The umpire is wiping the ball off after every down.
If you look on the screen, you can see the players' breaths, coming out of them. They're good and warm, and it's so cold out there.
Right. Okay, Remminga is taking it around the right again, and he's going to pick up another first down.
Oh my goodness, all the way down to the 27-yard line.
Well, he's really, really making some good fakes. He faked me right out again. I thought that he had handed off inside on that speed, and instead he followed the two outside guys on the in the backfield all the way around to the right, and they just got out in front of him and blocked a little bit, and he picked up about 11 yards, John.
Well, you got a first down and then some. Yeah, they're starting to wipe their hands off. The center had to have a towel. It's plenty uncomfortable in that, for want of a better word, that muck out there, because it is muddy.
Yeah, it is. Even at this point right now, the referee is stopped play because of the mud and the equipment that needs to be fixed. But yeah, you can see the breath of the players. That's how cool it is. But this is good Michigan high school football.
It sure is.
Okay, Belding brings a man up to the line as a slot back, hands off inside on a trap, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 8.
And it was Bixby in on the stop.
Yeah, it's 3-yard gain, so they've got 2nd down and 7.
It's kind of ironic. Here we've got two teams with almost identical records, and they're both in orange and white or orange and black.
Right, and they're both going to run the football tonight.
Again, full house backfield. Remminga hands off inside. Oh,
and
he went down.
Tripped up.
Travis Antcliffe was the ball carrier.
Well, Travis ran the ball up over the left side behind that tackle and was just tripped up as he came through the line of scrimmage. So it'd be 3rd down and about 3. This is that point in the field at about the 16-yard line now where the Byron Center's Bulldog defense has got to start getting stingy and wrap some people up.
Or better yet, another fumble.
Yeah, they need to create a turnover, don't they?
Oh, it looks like Byron Center jumped. It's got to be something that Remminga's saying, or the way he's saying it, to draw them offsides like that.
Something is drawing them offsides.
That's the second one in this series. We've got 6:26 here to go in the first quarter.
And that's going to pick up a first down. It'll be 1st and goal at, it'll be 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 at about the 11 or 12-yard line.
This is a bad situation because it is possible for Belding to get a first down without scoring.
Yes, it is, but not that time it's not.
Travis
It's
Ancliffe, the ball carrier again.
second down and about 6. Yeah, the defense has got to settle down and just get tight here.
We had Josh Fleer in on the tackle on that play. Remminga brings him up the line. Again, a full house backfield.
Look at that backfield point, though. The quarterback carried and the outside again. It looked like he handed off inside, didn't it?
Sure did. It fooled the cameraman.
It fooled everybody, and he didn't. He was taking it out to the outside, and it's now 3rd down and 6. But he sure didn't fool number 23 for Byron Center.
Well, we don't have a 23 on the roster, so we can't give him a shout.
Well, I thought it was number 23 that I saw. Might have been 53, John.
If it was, it would have been Dwayne Bixby.
Yeah.
Probably inside linebacker.
Yeah, probably so, yeah.
There's another fine stop by Byron Center. They're down to about the 4-yard line, where it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, and that's number 53, Dwayne Bixby, that's coming up out of the bottom of that pile. Well, it's 4th down and 3, and it looks like Belding is going to send their field goal team on.
It's right about the 6-yard line. It's kind of hard to tell with that field getting mudded down.
Okay, well, they're going to set up for a field goal. The question is, are they going to kick a field goal, or is this going to be a fake?
From about 23 yards away from the goal post. It's down, it's up,
It
it's
looks
good.
It looks like it's good, yeah.
So we've got Belding taking a 3-0 lead at 4:12 to go here in the first quarter.
Okay, with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter, Belding takes that lead at 3-0. And they took about, 8 minutes to come down the field?
Just about 8 minutes.
And I don't think they threw the ball once.
No, the only thing they did was dropped it once, but they recovered their own fumble.
Right.
Yes, tonight's the last official home game for Byron Center unless they get a playoff game here. It was senior recognition night, and everybody was called out with their parent or parents, and it was nice to see all those folks out there before the game. Especially nice for those seniors to get some recognition that way.
Well, you know what was interesting about this drive, John, is it was all running plays all the way down the field. They ate up the clock with 8 minutes and came down the field, and the big problem is that Byron Center gave them 15 yards in penalties.
Well, Remminga is responsible for picking up a lot of that yardage because those fake handoffs are so good.
Yeah, and he's doing something to draw the defense offsides. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is that he's saying or doing, it's drawing the Byron Center line offsides, and he picked up 15 yards that way. 2 of those times were in extremely crucial situations.
Here's the kick.
Belding kicks off, and number 27 is going to take the football. And he's got a seam, 28 it is. He's going to be
Hackley
knocked right down.
That's Hackley bringing it up to about the 45-yard line. Let's take a look at that on replay. What a pop at the end.
And we have a young man that's down.
It's not Hackley, though. He got up and walked away.
Number 28, and he took a real hit.
He got popped.
Yeah. His number 7. Number 7 is down.
Number 7 is Seth Thornton.
Seth Thornton, that would be a real blow if he can't come back.
Probably got his bell rung a little bit.
I would suspect so. Okay, Tubergen takes the football, and he's got a man in motion, and Belding is going to get all over Byron Center. All right.
Looks like Chris Molag was in on the carry.
And Molag picks up about a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 9. Well, you know, coach is smart to call a play like that. The first play, the first time the offense gets on the field, everybody's a little jittery. They need to do an inside handoff. Everybody get their pads knocked in and get ready to play football. All right, Tubergen's got a man in motion. He's going to hand off inside. Actually, he's not. He's going to pitch the football, and he didn't get a chance to.
I was watching Kevin Richards go up through the line. I thought he had the ball.
I thought he had the ball, too. I'm telling you, these quarterbacks have us both fooled, on both sides of this football tonight.
That was a nice gainer for Tubergen. It's going to be 3 down and about 3 with just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We've got Tubergen bringing them up. He's going to take the snap from over center.
Well, you know, Tubergen's got a good arm, so I certainly wouldn't be surprised to see him.
He's dropping back.
To see him throw. There's a flag on this play. Although number 81 has got the football in the middle of the field, he has got more than a first down, John.
That's Tabalik. He's down to about the 30-yard line.
Okay, well, there is a flag on the play. Okay. Let's take a look at this replay. Yeah, Tabalik takes the football in the middle of the field and tries to get out of the mud and get over to the other side. Okay, well, it's all for naught. It's going to be brought back on an illegal procedure call.
Boy, Tabalik covered a lot of distance in that. He started on the right side of the field and ended up on the left side about 30 yards down.
Yeah. The referee on this side of the field called Tabalik on a procedure call, on an illegal procedure, because the young man was standing and dropped his foot back just before the snap.
Well, that's a penalty that is going to hurt.
Yeah, it's third down and about 19. But, you know, Tubergen's got that arm, so I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him drop back again. He's got one man wide to the left, 2 wide to the right, with one man back in the backfield, and he's dropping back to throw.
Oh!
And he's going to be taken down on the outside. Obviously, somebody missed a block on the right side of this line.
My goodness, pushed him all the way back to about the 26-yard line of Byron Center.
Yeah, that number 80 came through almost untouched, John. Have we got a replay on that? Let's see if we can pick that up, because you'll see that number 80 was just completely unblocked. Okay, well, the
I don't mind not seeing that play again.
Yeah, they
Here
can't
comes
get that
the
play up
punt. He
for
bobbles it. He gets it away.
He gets it away, and it's a good punt.
Oh,
and
it's a fine punt.
Oh, it's a beauty. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Oh, that was a nice punt under pressure.
Yes, it was. He bobbled that punt, but or that snap, but he got it off, and he got a real beauty downfield that was not returned. It went out about the 28, 29-yard line.
Well, we've got 1:41 to go here in the first quarter, and again, we'd like to take time to thank our sponsor, Alto Precision, for their support of Byron Center TV and Byron Center football.
Well, you know, John, this is just about the same spot that Belding started the football game before.
Very
they've
close.
got 2 men in the backfield now in a pro set, and they hand off to one of the outside men. Well, it looks like the Byron Center Bulldogs read that perfectly and came up and made a stop after about 2 yards.
Yeah, that was pretty well defended. There wasn't a lot of yardage given up, and at least I think we were both able to follow the handoff on that one. It wasn't quite as concealed like some of the other ones.
Right. Yeah, that one was pretty open. At least we could see it. I'm telling you, Remming has really done well with his fakes.
He's got a full house backfield again. Handoff to the right side.
And there's a flag down.
I think that might be a hold.
It looks like a hold, John, from where the flag was thrown. Flag looked like it came from the umpire, which stands just about 2 yards behind the linebackers. And his job is to watch for a holding call.
We had Kevin Richards in on the stop on that play.
And they're talking to the Byron Center captain. It's a hold. That's going to take Belding back about 10 yards.
Well, they'll make it 2nd down and about.
Oh, they have declined it, so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
They just didn't want to give them an extra down. They want to get the ball
That's right.
back.
They want to get the ball back, and that's a smart move in this part of the field, particularly where they're in that mud hole. So it'll be 3rd down and about 8.
Again, they got a wing on the left side with the pro set in the backfield.
And the man in motion.
He drops back.
And
throws
that's
it.
his first throw.
And it's completed for a 1st down.
Yeah.
Up to about the 42-yard line.
That pass looked really funny to me. He's not a overhand passer. It looks more like a shot putter. Take a look at the way he throws it. He throws it from his shoulder.
Not much of a windup
No
there.
wind-up on it at all. It's just almost like a shot put push. But it got the job done. So it's 1st down for the Belding Redskins.
About the 31-yard line, looks like.
About the 41-yard line.
You're right.
There's too much mud out there for us to tell too much. But the ball carrier is not going to go very far there. He had to step over some people, and by the time he stepped over them, he couldn't get much momentum going. Well, Quentin Burgess made the stop on that play. And at the end of the 1st quarter, the Belding Redskins 3 and the Byron Center Bulldogs are trailing 0. Well, that's the 1st quarter of this football game, and it's not been as exciting as we thought, but it certainly has been methodical.
Well, I think maybe not as exciting as what we thought, but certainly as smash mouth is what we would have thought from these two teams, pounding that ball down inside like that.
Yes.
And it's interesting that this is only the 2nd time, the whole 1st quarter, we had Belding with the ball. They got the field goal. Byron Center had the ball. They had the punt. And now Belding's got the ball again, so we're seeing these long series that are really eating up the clock.
Yeah, and right now it's, 2nd down and 8. The Belding Redskins have the football at about the 44-yard line. And I'd like to see these Byron Center Bulldogs just tighten up a little bit and make a stop and make Belding have to punt here.
Got a wing to the right with the pro set in the backfield. Running backs going around the right side. Ooh, number 7. Who is that? Thornton. What a tackle.
Made a good stop, but not before Belding got a 1st down. Here's a replay on that play, and you're going to see that the Belding line is going to seal off everyone in the Byron Center line. He's got a man out in front of him, and he just takes that seal all the way down to the right and comes down for a nice run.
Well, he's got what looks like, if they were in I formation, be the fullback leading the blocking, and he just trails behind him, looking for that opening.
And the ball is on the Byron Center 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Full house backfield, man in motion.
To a wing, we're going to have a procedure call. Delay of game.
Have a delay of game. I'm a little surprised at that.
It didn't seem like they took an unusual amount of time.
It sure didn't, but we're not the guy with the watch, so we'll see. What? I can't hear you.
Okay. Ball's going up the middle. And he's going to pick up hardly anything.
Well, Fleer was in there and just jammed up the middle of the line that time and dropped him for a loss. So it'll be 2nd down and about 14 now.
Well, that's a long 14 too.
It is, particularly in the mud. We've got a
timeout.
Officials timeout.
We'd like to remind you folks, if you'd like to order a copy of tonight's event, all you've got to do is call 616-878-6860. The tapes of tonight's game are $10 each.
Okay, the handoff is going to be inside, and but he's going to sweep the right or the outside. And again, they're sealing off the inside of that line.
Byron Center looks like they're going to need a little bit quicker lateral movement up and down the ball because Belding's able to get to the outside, turn the corner, and pick up yardage.
It's almost as if Belding has longer spikes on than Byron Center does, or some nonsense like that. That for some reason their footing seems to be better. I mean, if you watch their running backs, they're able to cut. Now they didn't get anywhere that time, and it's going to be 4th down. So it's going to be fourth down and 3, and it looks like Belding's going to go for it. Well, this is going to be a very telling play here, John.
4th down and about 3, maybe a long 3.
Yeah, it's a long 3, but it's going to be 4th and 3 on about the 30-yard line.
Got that full house backfield. Redmond goes over the ball.
And he's going to hand off
inside.
They
stopped him. They stopped him.
He was stopped cold.
Who do we have? We got number 88 and number...
Buddy, let me tell you, that's the kind of play. Here's your replay on this stop. Yeah, it's a handoff inside, and the line just met him cold. Okay.
Yeah, Weems in on the tackle on that play.
Well, you know, John, that's the kind of play that really sets a team on fire and gets things going. That's probably the kind of thing that they really needed just to get this team up and going.
Well, we'll see how Byron Center does with their second time with the ball.
Right. Oh,
Thornton
the football's on the ground.
That.
It looks like Byron Center's recovered.
Chris Molag is down.
Have you got a shot of that again?
Chris Molag took a fake handoff and just got drilled in the backfield. Boom, right there.
Yeah, and it was a delay. And it looks like Seth came through with the football and lost the handle and then was able to grab it again.
Well, Chris is still down. At least got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, he got drilled pretty heavily.
And that was just right down into the ground.
Yeah.
See him moving around, so it doesn't look like it's anything real serious.
Well, I don't know. He's kicking his feet up a little bit.
Huh?
Can we see that last play again? All right. When you cue that up, here it is. You'll see the...
There's more like taking the fake and getting
And he gets drilled, and then Seth takes the football and loses the handle, but's able to get it back again. That's an unusual situation where Seth was able to get the ball back. Usually the ball gets on the ground, it goes all over the place in this kind of weather.
Well, it really squirted quite a way away from him, and fortunately he wasn't down when he lost it. He's able to keep his footing and go after it and recover. Now we're getting Chris Molag off the field.
Yeah, Molag's going to come out. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him.
He's walking just a little gingerly.
Yeah, he's just got to get his air, that's all.
But he did take a shot and got drilled into the ground.
Yeah, he gave it up. That's what you call giving it up, John. He gave it up for the fake, and he really took it.
He's still holding his chest.
Yeah, he'll be hurting tomorrow. Okay, the handoff's inside, and our man has got the football.
Down to the 50.
And that's a first down.
Well, Byron Center is finally starting to move the ball like we expected him to.
Okay, 27 carries the football. All right, this is a replay on that last play, and it looks like it's just a delay handoff. That's all, and it comes
right
straight
up the
through.
middle.
All right, Tubergen's brought the team up. He's got a man wide to the right, and he's going to hand off inside, and they're not going to go anywhere.
No, they're not. I can't even tell the number of the ball carrier. There's so many white shirts.
27.
That would be Luke Warber. That's going to bring up second down and probably a 9 or a long 9. Hardly any gain there. But the ball is resting right on the 50-yard line.
Right. Okay, well.
You got Hackley and Tabalik out wide on each side.
Yeah, I would look for a pass in this particular
Tubergen's
situation.
back, he throws, he's got
Look
a man.
At the strength of his arm, will you, John?
That's Tabalik at the 40-yard line of Belding. Boy, if we can see that one
again.
We'd
like to see that one again. I'm telling you, look at the strength of Tubergen's arm. He drops back, he doesn't even get to set up, and he just threw that football on a dime. Right to Tabalik. He was the open man.
Yeah, there was no setup on that pass at all.
He knew where he was going all the way, and he just took it to him.
And we know Matt Tabalik's got some great hands. We saw him in the last home game make 2 touchdowns and had one taken away from him.
If I'm not mistaken, Tabalik just ran straight down and did a little hook curl and stood there waiting for the football. And it was just one of those timing plays that Tabalik was just waiting, and he knew that the football was coming his way.
Warburg is the ball carrier on that running play, and he's going to be close to the first down.
Okay, well,
Depending
looks
on
like
where they spot it.
Looks like Byron Center may have figured out some of this Belding defense and is able to take the football down the field somewhat.
It's going to be second down and about 1 from the 31-yard line.
Yeah, it's a little tough to see out there tonight as to what the yardage is. It's more mud than it is numbers.
We've got 7:34 to go here in the first half. Got Hackley wide right or wide left.
And Byron Center is going to run warmer right up in behind the tackle. Well, I think it looks like they may have picked up. Oh well, they got real close to the first down. It's going to be third down and looks like a few inches.
Well, I know it's less than a yard.
Yeah, he had to get across the 30 and into about the 29, and it looks like they're spotting the ball with a nose on the 30, John.
That's what it looks like. We got a single set in the backfield.
I thought he went across the 30. I certainly would like to see the replay on that, but if we've got it.
Tuberg.
Yeah, we'd like to see the play before the last one because I believe that they got the first down. I think he was way over the 30 in his forward motion. All right, this is the play before the last one, and he did. He was over the 30. He certainly got the first down. Okay, well, he did that time anyway, so it'll be first and 10 from the about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Tubergen, the quarterback, on a quarterback sneak, got that first down. He's back to pass. Let's it out there.
Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a catch!
That was Lee Hackley.
Oh, we need to see this one again. I'm telling you, what a catch that was. Hackley went up and took the ball down with one hand.
Talk about a circus catch.
Look at the strength.
That.
Oh, boy, what a catch. First down.
He was lucky to get a hand on the ball, and he pulled it in.
and the defender was all over him. Can we see it again? Let's see that again. Watch the defender, John. He was all over Hackley. Okay, Tubergen's rolling out to the left, and he throws. And Hackley was being mauled at the time that he caught the football.
Unbelievable catch.
Well, there's a flag down.
And Hackley was able to come down with his feet in bounds. I mean,
delay a game, and it looks like illegal substitution. Have you got
let's take a look at the still on this.
Let's see that.
Whoa.
Oh, look at this catch. Boy, I bet his mom would like to have a copy of that one right there.
And tapes are available.
That's a great play.
That's a Spider-Man catch.
Yes, it is. Okay, it's first and 15. They called it delay a game on that. I don't know, John.
It's
I'm
Richards off tackle inside.
I'm a little surprised on that they called it delay a game. This referee has got a really fast watch tonight. He called a delay a game against Belding that we didn't think they had taken too much time, and he calls a delay a game against Byron Center.
Hard to figure, but one thing that's been consistent is Byron Center got shorted on a spot after what looked like a first down.
Yeah. Well, you know, one thing about it, his clock is working fast both sides, both ways. So it's not only Byron Center that got the penalty, but Belding as well got the penalty. So I guess we can't fault the referee for that.
Tubergen back to pass. He's got Hackley in the end zone. He's had it.
Down. All right.
How about
No
that?
penalties and a touchdown.
How about that?
All right. They say it's a little choppy, John, but let's take a look at the replay and watch the end zone.
Hackley is the go-to man tonight.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
Well, we can't see the catch, but
Take
but
our
he got
word
there.
for it. Take our word for it. It was fantastic. He had a defender all over him.
Yes, he did. I'm telling you, they're mauling Hackley tonight.
Well, he's not letting that stop him,
No,
that's for
he's
sure.
not. One-handed circus catches and going up in the end zone for a catch, and tell you. And the extra point is up and good.
That's
and,
another extra point for Leonard.
Now, you know, I happen to have an inside on some of the coaching staffs in some of these college football camps. And I happen to know that there are several schools in the MIAA that are looking at Hackley. One in particular I better not name just because of a little confidentiality, but several of these MIAA schools are looking at Hackley and looking at him as a receiver. So, quite frankly, if you enjoy college football, you may be seeing this young man in the MIAA playing either for one of several schools around the state. You've got Adrian and Albion and Olivet and Hope and Kalamazoo College and Alma. And Tri-State University, where Nick plays, is going to be coming into the MIAA this coming year, thank goodness. So I won't have to be traveling so far to these football games on
There you go.
Saturdays.
Well, we've got 5:36 to go here in the first half. Ball's teed up for Leonard to kick off.
Okay, and Byron Center leads this football game 7-3 at this point. He's got a short kick.
Fair catch called on the 30-yard line. There's no return with that.
Okay. Well, things could be worse. He could have kicked it out of bounds, and they could have taken the ball on the 35. So, all things being equal, the 30-yard line is not a bad place for them to start.
Oh, what an exciting second quarter. It's always exciting when you see the long ball being thrown, and Tubergen's doing a fine job of passing tonight.
Yes, he is. Okay, Belding is going to come up with a full house backfield. They've got a man in motion that comes over on the wing, and the handoff is going to be to the tailback.
The tailback was Pat Hose.
And it looks like he's going to bull his way down for about 4 yards. Well, after the touchdown, we had the entire cheerleading crew down giving us push-ups. I'm sure that on a cold night like tonight, they won't mind it if they have to do about 25 or 28 or 30,
I wouldn't think
35.
so. Anything to stay warm.
Yeah. Okay, Belding's going to string it out, but they are going to pick up a first down.
I'm not so sure. Travis Ancliffe was on the carry.
Well, he's going to be awfully close. Depends on where they spot the football.
Well, it's going to be short of the 40-yard line, so it's going to be third down and about a yard or less than a yard to go.
Be 3rd and 1, yeah. And the Belding coach seems to not be able to stay on the sidelines. He comes on the field almost every play, John.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. There's a first down for Belding.
Yeah, Belding picks up the first down coming off tackle.
Down to about the 46-yard line or 45-yard line of Belding. Now it's starting to get a little tough because the uniforms are getting mudded up.
Yeah, they get muddy and it's a little bit hard to see, and they get a little mud in their helmets. And right now we've got an official's timeout because Kevin Richards needs needs to do a little repair on his helmet.
Yeah, we've got 4:04 left to go here in the first quarter. Ball just over the 45-yard line on Belding side of the field.
Yeah, it's one of the good things, John, about high school football. They will take the time out to fix.
Oh, what a stopper!
To fix their equipment, and the referees are very diligent about that. They'll allow people to fix their equipment and get it repaired so that they can be safe.
Jim Marr was the tackler on that play. We haven't had a chance to call his name too much this season, but he's in the lineup and he's making the most of it.
Okay.
That was a fine stop.
It was almost no gain. Oh, and there's a holding call, so that's going to drop it back another 10 yards. It's going to be 1st and 20.
Oh, this could be a big advantage for Byron Center.
Yeah, that could be a big play right there. We've got 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second period. Byron Center is up 7 to 3. Byron Center came all the way down the field and scored, and Belding came down. It took 8 minutes to come down in the first period and only got a field goal out of it.
Reminger over center, handoff to the running. Quarterback's got it. Reminger around the left. Oh, and he stopped. Just about a 2-yard gain is all.
Well, it's going to be 2nd down and 18. He picked up about 2 yards.
We had Weems in on the tackle.
Yeah, we've got a replay on this. Now, it's real hard to see this quarterback really fakes well. I thought that he handed off inside, and so did most of the line. But the linebackers weren't fooled by it. Bixby's going to come out for a little breather.
Got wing right. What's the pass out here?
Pro set in the backfield with the wing right by Belding. There's a handoff. No, it's a pass.
He didn't pass it.
Oh!
And it was nearly picked off.
By number 2, Jake Tubergen.
Yeah, nearly picked the football off. Okay,
that
this
was
is
a
great
nice
play by Jake Tubergen.
And he went out for it. He reached for it. He was going to be like a thief in the night.
Let's look at that replay again. I'd like to point out a little bit about the quarterback. If you take a look at the Belding quarterback, here's the replay on this, John. Watch the quarterback. He's going to come to the left, and it looks like he's almost shot-putting the football out there.
His shoulders are square to the line.
Yeah, he doesn't have any kind of throwing motion, really.
Because you want to set up on that back foot and then transfer the weight through. And he's just throwing flat-footed, square to the line of scrimmage, and that's all arm.
Well, there's another flag, and that'll be a delay of game. That fast clock again is bringing Belding back another 5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and 23.
Holy cow, what a long way that is.
Well, but this Belding team has shown that they can pick up yardage in a hurry. So let's see what the Belding coach comes up with.
Well, I'm not sure they've had a play tonight that's got them 23 yards. So.
Well, they may not have, but they also went for it on 4th down. So essentially you got 2 plays.
There's the bomb.
It's got a long bomb that's
it's intercepted.
And looks like Thornton picked it off.
Seth Thornton, number 7.
Went up for the football and picked it off. All right, let's look at this replay. Watch that throwing motion. It just is not conducive. Look at that.
The receiver fell down. That was the biggest problem.
Yeah, the biggest problem was the receiver falling. But by the same token, that throwing motion just did not get the ball out there, John.
For some reason, the quarterback, Reminger, just doesn't look comfortable throwing the ball.
No, he doesn't. It's
an awkward throw.
It looks like he's happy to hand the ball off, but he sure is not much on throwing the football.
Tubergen hands off to Warber. Up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards, maybe 3.
Yeah, he'll pick up 2 or 3 yards, and that'll keep this Belding defense honest. That'll keep them inside so that they're not gonna hound our receivers too much. This is one of the smart things that Coach Jarmo does. He pounds that ball and pounds around, and then he turns around and he uses that strength of Tubergen's arm to throw the football.
Warber on the carry again. He's only going to pick up about 2 yards.
That'll be 3rd down and about 6, but I would venture to say you're probably going to see either a slant or a hook curl here.
Well, it's going to be 3rd down and about 7.
But you know, Tubergen's got the strength in that arm. I mean, he's shown that tonight, and he's got Hackley out to the left.
He's got to be careful because he's going to be setting up in the muddy part of the field,
Yep.
right there.
Yep.
And he got trapped in the backfield, couldn't get out.
He just couldn't get out of there. And it's just as well that he couldn't, because, you know, he was rolling to his right, and unless he was going to hit Tabalik out here to his left, Hackley was in double coverage.
Well, it's going to be 4th and 12. We expect the punt.
Yeah, I think Leonard's going to punt this football. They've got 9 men up on the line of scrimmage, and Belding may try to block the punt, but
They're coming for it.
but they're not going to get him.
I'm not sure if that was blocked or not. Can we see that again?
That was awful close on the block,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
And it looked low coming off his foot, like he got a hand on it, but it didn't really stop it.
Yeah. No, it got away, but
He's under a lot of pressure.
I'll tell you, that was a lucky catch. If that Belding man had not been able to hold on to that football, Byron Center would have had the football on the move.
Well, we've got 55 seconds to go here in the
That was
first half.
Awfully dangerous catch.
Well, on the 36-yard line of Belding.
Okay, with 55 seconds left in the second period, the handoff is to number 21. He's going to try and go around the left-hand side. He's going to pick up maybe a yard or two.
That's Scott Wallace.
But he's going to go outside. He's going to go out of bounds to stop the clock with 48 seconds. Well, this is a great football game tonight. It's a great show of high school football. Michigan high school football. Both of these are great programs, and both of them are playoff contenders.
Handoff inside to the fullback. He's going no place.
What I found interesting about these two teams, John, if you look at the stats, Belding played Coopersville, and Coopersville beat them 35-6. And I'm sorry, 42-6, and or 41-6. I'm sorry, 41-6. And Byron Center played Coopersville and lost to them 35 to zip. Both of these teams lost to Coopersville by 35 points, and that is probably the best showing of anybody in the OK Blue.
Remiga's back to pass. He's going to keep the ball. He's going around the right side. No, he takes a hit out of bounds.
He took a shot and got out of bounds, didn't he? But that's the end of the first half, with Byron Center 7 and Belding 3. As I was saying, it's kind of interesting that Coopersville is really on a roll this year, and both of these teams played Coopersville very tough, but both of them lost by about 35 points. I think these teams are fairly evenly matched coming into this football game.
Well, Jim, it's 7-3 at the halftime. You can't get a lot closer than that.
No, you can't. And I thought that the referees have done a fairly decent job tonight, and I thought that both of the teams have played well. The play calling by the coaches has been excellent. You can't say enough about Coach Jarmo and the way he calls plays. I really respect the coach. He bangs that ball inside and brings the defense in, and then turns around and drops the football over their head and scores. And then in addition to that, we've got some exciting receivers in Hackley and Tabalik, both who are going to be sorely missed this coming year.
Well, we just want to tell all our viewers out there to remind them that we're brought to you tonight by Alto Precision, and we encourage you to support them as much as they support Byron Center football and Byron Center television.
Okay, well, that's the end of the first half with the score Byron Center 7 and Belding 3. We'll be back with the second half shortly. and we'll be looking forward to talking to you then. Let me ask, Nick just came into the booth, and he's been down on the sidelines. Nick, what can you tell us about what's going on with the Byron Center team?
Well, they're running a little bit of the Belding Redskins are running a little bit of wing, and they're trying to double team our ends to get outside. Our corners are trying to fill hard, and they just got to keep doing what they're doing.
Okay. It looks like the Belding quarterback is having a tough time throwing the football. He doesn't have a real good throwing motion.
Well,
And it appears to us up here that that he's more shot-putting the football instead of throwing the football.
yeah, the Belding quarterback is having a little bit of time. It looks like he's got a small hand, so it's having him time to grip the ball is a little difficult with this weather.
A little tough gripping the ball, huh?
He's a quick kid. He's fast. He likes to get outside and run the ball.
Yeah.
But their best strength for Belding, they're going to try to run the ball a lot more probably in the second
Looks
half.
like they came out with a full house backfield, but it appears that we were watching. It appears that the backs are pointing in the direction that the football is going.
Well, you really can't tell from down on the field, but up in the booth, they say that what they're doing is they're trying to run towards the wing to set up and get outside on our the double team
To
our
double
ends,
team the end, yeah.
so they can get outside and get a free shot on our corner.
Right.
Our ends are doing a pretty good job of getting upfield, trying to fight back pressure and make something happen in the backfield. Kevin Richards is doing a great job of filling.
What about Chris Molek? He got hurt down here in the. Did he just get the wind knocked out of him, or was he hurt?
I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. We took him to the sideline. The trainers looked at him. We didn't really hear much.
Okay, so he should be back in the second half.
Oh, he was back in the first half. He was playing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't notice that, but there was some fantastic catches by Hackley.
Hackley had a couple of great catches. He had the poster catch on the sideline,
Telling
and
you.
right in front of our video cameras.
Telling you.
He made a heck of a catch, slid his feet. You can still see the drag marks from his feet down on
Yeah.
the sideline from our vantage point right
And
now.
then he jumped in the end zone and took the ball, even though he was being mugged by the Belding defender in both cases.
Hey, that's a great job by Hackley. He's an outstanding player and
Great concentration.
he's got a good head of football on him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like you're having a good season. How's Tri-State?
Tri-State, we're doing pretty good. We're 3-0 in conference, and we're 4-2 overall. Had a tough go at the beginning of the season against St. Ambrose and McKendree, but we're pulling it together, and
Now,
we're having
both
a good
of those
season.
teams were nationally ranked, and you weren't ranked at the beginning of the season against them. St. Ambrose, I think, was ranked, what, 6th or 5th, and McKendree was ranked 4th.
We were ranked against St. Ambrose, but St. Ambrose, we just had a tough time getting our offense going. Our defense, we held it together until the end of the fourth quarter when we were on the play. You can only hope to have the defense off the field every now and then. They can only handle it so much.
Sure.
You can't have a defense out there for 90 plays and expect them to hold them to no points.
Yeah, well, Tri-State did well against Walsh, who was 6th ranked in the nation, and you beat them, what, 22-0 or 28-0?
22-0.
22-0, yeah.
We had a real good team against them. That was the second time we've ever beaten.
A good game that time, yeah.
Beaten Walsh, and it was a pretty good game for us.
Yeah, it looked like it was. And you've got, what, 3 games left for the season, and then next season you're going in the MIAA.
Yeah, we have 3 games left of this season, and then hopefully playoffs where we'll get a chance to go on a national championship run. But next year we'll be joining the MIAA and playing against Hope, Albion, Alma, Adrian, and Olivet.
Right. Now, last year you shared the conference championship with St. Francis and Walsh. Yeah.
Yeah, we made it a point we didn't want to lose the conference championship to sharing. We want to take it outright this year. And
you've got a tough run because you've got to play now. Urbana shouldn't be too hard for you, and then although you never know, they can be a sleeper.
Urbana did get a new coaching staff this year, and they're running more of Ohio State's offense, so we're going to have to come out and be ready to go against them.
Right.
But we should be all right against them. St. Francis, like we always have, is a fight.
Yeah, they're nationally ranked, I think, maybe 7th or 8th in the country?
I don't really look at the stats for the teams. I just go out and play. Our coaches do a great job of preparing us for the games, and we get ready to go. but we take it 1 week at a time,
Yeah.
and hope to win.
Okay, now you've got Urbana this next week. You're off this week. You got Urbana next week, and then St. Francis, and then Malone over in Canton, Ohio.
Yeah, so Malone's a great team too. They've got a pretty good program going right now. They're doing really well. They were undefeated at going into their 4th game, then they lost to Walsh. And
Now next year you'll be coming into the MIAA, which will you'll see a lot of the kids that are here tonight, and a lot of them that you played with, and ones that came the year after you. Murray Burgess and the kicker, I forget. Rob Fran.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm getting old and I can't remember names, Nick.
We'll be playing against Rob Fran, Murray Burgess. I believe, if I remember correctly, I think they were the only 2 that went on besides Mancarelli. Actually, Mancarelli went to Western Michigan, and he's doing his studies, getting ready for life.
And someone went to Tiffin to wrestle, didn't
Kyle
they?
Dickerson went on to Tiffin. He's a wrestler down in
Tiffin, Ohio.
And actually, no, he didn't go to Tiffin. He went to Findlay, Ohio, and he's wrestling at Findlay on scholarship down there. And then we have some other teams that are doing pretty good, but team members, I didn't really get to hear if anybody of the teams from last year went on, but we'll see.
Well, there's a lot of teams in the MIAA that are looking at Mr. Hackley, and I would bet that you're going to see him either, if we can't talk the tri-state coaches into getting up here to take a look at him, you're going to see some of the MIAA teams that are going to be really interested in Mr. Hackley.
Yeah, like I said, Lee Hackley, he's a great athlete, and I hope that he has success in college with whatever he does.
Right.
He's a great student. He's a heck of a guy. I know him personally, and he's real nice to everybody. He goes out, does what he needs to do, and gets the job done.
Right.
Hopefully, he has success in college and does well.
Yeah. We'd like to see him go to Tri-State, wouldn't we?
I'd like to see him come down there, but I mean, that's a choice every student must make. I made my choice to go there, and a former player of Byron Center, Jed Roberts, is down there with me, but he's playing baseball.
He's playing baseball. How's Jed doing?
Jed's doing real good. He's playing baseball on the Tri-State Thunder baseball team, and he's doing good down there. And
he's a pitcher and
outfielder. So he's doing pretty good down there, and I talked to him a lot, and he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
But we'd like to have Hackley come down, but that's a choice he needs to make. He needs to do his thing, and hopefully wherever he goes, he has success.
Well, hopefully you'll pass his name to the receiver coach, and
he's already got it.
Okay. Well, we've got a few minutes left in the halftime. It's Byron Center 7 and Belding 3. Kind of cold down there on the sidelines today, isn't it, Nick?
It's a bit cold down there, but it's weather is an adversity, and like I said at the beginning of this game, you show me a team that's gone through adversity, I'll show you a successful team.
How's the mud down there on that field?
It's getting pretty bad. The field is a little slick. Tubergen had a little trouble rolling out there. He slipped in the mud, but that's just one of those things that we're overcome. Both teams have to play in it, and
Tubergen's got a really strong arm, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's a great quarterback. I've known him since he was a freshman, and he was a great quarterback as a freshman. He's moved up along the ways and done what he needed to do, and
really seasoned. I'm really impressed with Jay. He takes his time. He rolls out. He finds his receiver, just like the hook curl that he threw to Bollock out here.
Exactly.
He rolled out, knew where he was going with the football, and he put it right on a nickel.
Did a great job. Tabalik made ran a heck of a route. He had that comeback route that set him up. That first play that got called back, that was a little shaky call. Our guy was on the line, and the ref said he wasn't. When he checked, he asked if he was on the line, and it was a shaky call. One of those calls that you got to overcome. The referees are going to play their game, and you just got to overcome that. You can't let the referees beat you in a game.
Yeah, you can't.
And the field conditions they're going to be slick tonight because of the mud, the rain that's come down all day, and The boys are doing a pretty good job of digging in. Our D-line is digging in real well and giving some pressure in the backfield on those running backs, making them cut in the backfield. And
It looked like Bixby
doing a good job.
And Josh Fleer are really going out.
Josh Fleer is doing a great job tonight. He's getting down and dirty with the big hoggies up front, and he's driving them back, and he's doing a great job.
Right. Well, this Belding team is known to be a running team, so.
Right now, it looks like they're trying to get to the outside where there's not as much mud, but Kevin Richards is doing a whale of a job getting to the outside, filling hard, and coming and bringing some lumber.
Yeah. This whole linebacker core is doing extremely well. Okay, well, I'm going to let you get warmed up before the second half gets started here, and we'll be ready to start the second half in just a few minutes. Byron Center is ahead of Belding at this point, 7-3, at the beginning of a very exciting second half. And we'll talk to you later. Good luck to you, Nick.
Good luck to the Bulldogs.
Okay. We'll be back to start the second half in just a few minutes. Stay with us. Belding is trailing the Byron Center Bulldogs 7-3 on this evening's football game. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Well, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, here at Waddle Field in Byron Center, where the Byron Center Bulldogs are taking on the Belding Redskins. We've got about 2 minutes to go before we start the second half, where Byron Center will receive the ball on the kickoff this half. That was a pretty exciting first half, huh, Jim?
It was a great first half. We had some excellent hitting out there. If you take a look, Josh Fleer is absolutely filthy. You can't even see the front of his pants. Number 79, but he's doing a wonderful job in the middle of shutting things down. And then Tubergen and Thornton are doing a great job of shutting down the receivers in the back. And Bixby and Kevin Richards are stringing it out, filling and bringing the ball carriers down. Now, the one thing to watch for, John, second half, is like Nick said when we were talking in the interview with him, they're trying to get to the outside and double team our ends by bringing the back ahead of the running or the ball carrier as they come around the corner. They'll take the end with their tackle, and then they also bring the running back and seal off that end, so that they can get to the outside where the footing is a little bit better. If you take a look on both sides of the field, the footing is better coming around the sides than it is in the middle of the field. And so Belding is trying to use that to their advantage and seal off the end. Now, it appears that they're running toward the side where the wingman is. So if you watch that full house backfield, you're going to see just before the ball is snapped, you're going to see one of the backfield men go in motion, come down to the line as a wing back, and that's the side that the football is generally going to. And so that's the kind of thing that we want to look for in the second half and watch for that running play to that side. What happens is that gives them an extra guy to help seal off the end, and then the tailback comes behind the fullback, who is again sealing off the end and picking up whatever linebacker is coming down. That's why you're seeing Belding pick up more yardage, because they pick up the first linebacker, but then the second linebacker fills and is able to get over and make the stop.
Just as a reminder, Jim, if I were a Byron Center football fan and wanted to get a copy of tonight's game, could I get a tape of that?
Oh, yeah, you can get a tape. It costs $10, and what you have to do is dial the phone 878-6860. Those tapes are $10 a piece, and they get a chance to watch all the action and see Lee Hackley come up for the football and come down one-handed with
Oh,
the football.
what a kick. Hackley back to the 5. He's coming up to the left side. He's got a hole. No. He's going to be down at the
30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Yeah. Okay, well, Hackley made a circus catch down here at about the 25-yard line in the first half, and then he went up and took the ball away from the Belding defender, even though he was being mugged on both of those plays, John.
And that's the only score Byron Center's had tonight.
So far. But I think that you're going to see a little more scoring here in the second half. I think that what you're going to see is Byron Center is going to use a little more
Oh,
of their
my
weapons.
goodness, Tubergen's got Thornton out around the right side on a pass play. And that's a first down.
It's going to be a first down. You're going to see a little more of this, the use of the weapons of Byron Center, now that they're getting things wound up and put together.
That was a 14-yard pass play. What a combination. A little swing pass from out of the backfield like that just opened them right up. That's good ball movement.
Well, what happens is you run the ball inside, and then you swing the ball out over their head, and everybody is caught inside. And again, you've got
oh, my goodness.
Moleg with terrific concentration, and 2 plays, 2 first downs. We've got 2 plays and 2 first downs, John, and that's the concentration, and that's the weapons that this Byron Center team has. And if we, just as we said before, Coach Jarmo is going to pound the ball up inside, and then turn around and drop the ball over their head.
Well, it's nice to see Chris Molag back in the lineup, and nice to see him maintain that concentration to bring the ball in just as about ready to take a hit, which means that after getting drilled in the first half, he looks okay, and he's got his mind right, and he's concentrating on what he's doing.
Right. Well, Tom says, well, there was a double handoff. I mean, Nick said that he just got the wind knocked out of him. And as I said when that play happened, he gave it up for the team.
Well, you could see some bobbling there in the backfield. I'm not sure that was meant to be a double handoff. It looked like there's some miscommunication there.
Well, I think it was meant to be a double handoff. I just think that the ball is a little bit slick. As you can see, the referee is again wiping the ball off on every down.
Where it's going to be second down and about 6 to go, maybe a short 6 on the Belding side of the field there at the 36-yard line.
Got one man real wide to the right, and look at this. Tubergen had his man and knew exactly where he was going and threw the ball.
Tyler Weems, what a catch.
Okay, let's look at the replay on this, and you can see Weems will come through and just take the ball right over the flat and right in the open seam.
That was a nice play, right over the middle, a slant pass. That's going to be another first down on about the 15-yard line for Byron Center.
3 plays, 3 first downs?
That's exciting.
That's exciting football. And
there's a handoff to Molag.
Molag again. He's going to run up off from that wing position. He's going to take the ball around to the right side behind the tackle, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards. Again, you're going to see Byron Center bang the ball inside, and run the football, and then they'll turn around and drop the football over their head.
Well, we've got 9:54 to go here in the third quarter, where it's going to be second down and 6 from about the 11-yard line.
You know, you can do a lot of things if you can run the football and pick up a couple yards here and a couple yards there, because you got to keep that defense honest. They've got to look for the run first. Okay, you've got well, it looked like Belding came through and put a lick on Tubergen, even though he had already handed off the football.
And it's going to be third down and a long 4.
Yeah, third down and 4. But I think at this point you're probably going to see either a slant pass, or you may see that hook curl over in the short side of the field. Now he's coming to the wide side, and
He's got
it's
his
a
man.
great swing pass down to the 1-yard line.
It's
All
number
right, let's
5.
look at
That's
the
Molag
replay.
on the reception.
They're going to pick up a first down on this play. It's going to be a swing pass. Tubergen's going to come out to his left, rolling, and he's just going to drop the ball over the heads of the defenders into that little flat seam out here. And Molag's going to turn and try and bullet into the end zone. He's going to come up about a yard and a half short of the end zone, but that is a first down. It's 1st and goal to go for Byron Center.
Well, actually, they spotted it at about the 2-yard line.
Okay, well, it's 1st and goal and go from the 2, and they're going to go in. Richards going to go in untouched.
And he just took it in.
Yes, he did. That's a Byron Center touchdown, and he just ran that football down their throat.
Now, this is the Byron Center offense that we've come to expect and come to enjoy.
Yeah. All right, here's a quick replay of that last touchdown. The handoff is inside, and they're just going to go power right behind Bixby and right into the end zone. Okay, Leonard's going to kick this football through.
It's down. There's the kick. Looks good. It is good.
And it is good, yep. Okay, well, the score is Byron Center 14 and Belding 3.
We've got 8:34 to go here in the 3rd quarter from Waddle Field.
Well, this Byron Center team looks like they've settled down. They've made some adjustments at halftime, and they've found what they need to do to take the football down the field. And I think what they really needed to do is just settle down and run the football. And once they could pick up that yardage running the football, that gives Tubergen the chance to roll out, drop the football over the defenders' heads into those little seams like you saw him throw to Molag down here in the flats, and you can pick up a lot of yardage doing the slant passes and the hook curls and the play action pass.
Very impressive drive by Byron Center. They took the kickoff. They marched down the field. There was no stopping them on that series of downs.
This Byron Center coaching staff is just excellent. I'm telling you, they've got a very, very well-coached defense. I think that the coaches that have coached the defense must be as good as any coaches in the country, particularly the linebacker coaches. If you take a look at these linebackers, they stay at home, they fill, they will string the play out to the sidelines. In addition to that, you take a look at this offense, and the offense is just very, very methodical. They come down the field, and they're not rattled by a defense. So they'll go in there and they'll put their head down and try and pick up yardage on the run in order to open up the pass for them later.
Well, Leonard's kick was taken at the 25-yard line and about a 10-yard return, maybe an 11-yard return. The ball is now on the Belding 36-yard line, where it's going to be 1st down and 10 with 8:26 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Right. One of the things I've always appreciated about the Byron Center coaching staff is Coach Jarmo's disposition. You never see him screaming at the players.
Well, there's a running play inside, going to take the ball up to about the 40-yard line.
You know, and that's why these players like to play for Coach Jarmo. He doesn't scream at them. He's emotional and tells them what they need to do to play the football game. But he's not a screamer. You know, so many coaches are screamers. I had one when I played at Maryland that just would scream and grab you by the face mask and spit all over you.
Did you ever give him reason to do that?
Well, I don't know.
It's going to be 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Okay, 3rd and 4, and
Byron Center's putting a stop on the Belding offense.
one of the things that concerns me is Kevin Richards is holding his left arm. Richards is playing hurt right now, John. He's holding that left arm and being a little gingerly.
It's a pass play.
Oh,
It's batted down.
It's batted down.
Bounced. Oh, boy, if we could see that again, about 8 different players had a hand in bouncing that one around. Looked like a volleyball game.
All right. Well, here's the last play, and this looks like a volleyball game. All right, quarterback is going
Bats it up in the air. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, everybody had a hand
Boy, I'm
in on
telling
it.
you. Looked like number 72 got a hand on the football.
Well, number 72 is Quentin Burgess.
Looks like he batted the football down when that quarterback tried to shot put the football on his type of throw.
Oh, there's a nice punt.
That's
Oh,
gonna be,
my goodness.
Yeah, that's going to keep
Holy
on rolling.
cow. Is that down inside the 5?
I think it's going to be at about the 12-yard line.
My goodness, that ball, it was a good kick, and it got a lot of roll out of it for the Belding Redskins.
Well, there's an offsides penalty against Belding. And I think that Byron Center's probably going to make them kick this football again.
I don't think they're going to be able to duplicate that kick.
I don't
Boy,
think
that ball got a lot of roll.
I don't think they will either, but I don't think there's any question that Byron Center's going to want them to have to kick this football again. It'd be 4th down and 4, but then with the penalty, it's going to be another 5 yards, so it'll be 4th and 9. And I think that Byron Center's going to have them kick this football again. Byron Center may come after the football this time.
This would be an ideal time to do it.
It would be. This would be an excellent time. The ball's spotted on about the 36-yard line, and I think that if there was ever a time that Byron Center is going to come after the football, this would probably be the time to do it. And it looks like Tabalik's going to try to get in there. This time, you're not going to get the kind of roll, but you did get a good roll.
To about the 28-yard line.
And there's going to be a flag.
We've got a flag, and we're not sure what it is.
Well, let's take a look and see. The flag. There were 2 players, or 2 Belding players, and a Byron Center player that were involved in this penalty, and.
Well, they're having a confab amongst the officials here. Now we're going to get the call here.
Blocking below the waist against Byron Center. I don't think that's a good call. Can we get a replay on this on that punt? Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a look at the punt again, and I don't think that's a good call, John. I think that here we go. The punter is going to get the ball off here, and
there was nothing wrong with that.
No, he bent down.
There was nothing wrong with that.
And the player. Yeah, let's see that again. I don't think that's a. I don't think that's a penalty. Their player ran right over top of him.
And he didn't hit him from behind. He hit him straight on.
Yeah, and our player just ducked, and the other player came straight over him. That's.
And for whatever reason, I'm not sure where they're marking the ball.
They're going to mark the ball with a 1st down and give the ball back to Belding. They're going to give the ball back to Belding at the 49-yard line.
Jim, you're a licensed official. How do you call that situation, giving the ball back to Belding when it happens after the kick? And it happens on the return.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not sure that that's a proper. We're going to call timeout because we're not sure who needed to be on the field at that point, or how many players we need to put there.
Well, I agree with you entirely on that foul call, and that was the block, because as soon as that block was made, boy, the penalty flag came out, and that was just a bad call.
Yeah, I think it was, and I think that in addition to that, I think that in that situation, it seems to me that the penalty was after the kick, and probably should have, if they were going to call it against Byron Center, should have been marked off against Byron Center. From wherever the football was downed, so that it would have been Byron Center's ball probably on around the 15-yard line, as opposed to where they've been given the football at this point.
Well, we've got 1st down and 10 with 6:44 here to go in the 3rd quarter. Belding football on about the 49-yard line of Byron Center.
Well, that's kind of a pretty bad break, but Nick said, you know, good teams go through adversity and fight through it.
There's a handoff inside, and they're going to gain about 2 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be second down and probably 8. Okay,
Fleer in on the tackle on that last play, along with most of the defensive line.
yeah. One of the problems that they've had in West Michigan is getting the quality of refereeing. It's not nearly as good, in my view, as it is in the middle of the state. Over in the Ingham County League or the Capital Circuit, where you're used to, the refereeing has been excellent, and most of those referees as well referee the college teams on Saturday as well as the varsity teams on Friday night.
It's a running play strung out to the right side, and then a stop was made where there was no gain on the play. Ball carrier was tackled from behind.
So it'd be third down and 8, and that's what we were talking about earlier, where the linebackers are stringing the play out, filling and making the tackle.
Well, Mr. Reminga is bringing up the play over center. He's going to take the snap. It's a man in motion. He's got the ball. He's going to pass.
It's going to be a swing pass, and he's going to be down right where he caught the football, right at the line of scrimmage.
No, actually, it was where the original line of scrimmage was.
Yeah, actually.
So they lost about 3 yards on the play.
They lost 3 yards, so it'll be fourth and about 11. Yeah, let's take a look at at the replay on this.
You know, well, he completed the pass. He'd have been much better off dropping it.
Yeah.
There it is, the tight end, and boom.
And he's down right there.
That's where the original line of scrimmage was for this series of downs. Actually, he lost a yard.
Yeah. Well, it's fourth and 11, and Belding is forced to punt. And let's see now whether or not there's any more of these unfortunate circumstances. Okay, well, Belding's going to down the football at about the 23-yard line. So Byron Center will take over first and 10 on their own 23-yard line with about, 77 yards? No. Yeah,
well,
about 77 yards to go.
Well, we've got 4:29 to go in the third quarter here with Byron Center up 14-3. Now, I'd like to see another sustained drive like we had in the first series downs for Byron Center.
Yeah, I didn't think this was going to be a real high-scoring game because these teams are pretty evenly matched. But
ooh, looks like Tubergen held on to the ball and they got him in the backfield.
They may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Well, it looks like Belding had it pretty well diagnosed.
Yeah, they did. Well, it looks like he picked up a yard anyway, so it'd be second down and 9. Again, Coach Sharma will run this football on this team and run it and run it and run it, and then the next thing you know, he's going to drop that football out here for big yardage. And he's got Hackley wide to the left, and he's got, looks like Tubergen wide to the right.
Tabalik wide to the right.
Tabalik, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, pass for Richards coming out of the backfield, just over his fingertips.
You know, can we see the replay on that? I'd like to see when Tabalik was hit on that play. I think he was hit a little late. Yeah. Looks like he was hit just a little bit late after he... Yeah. Well, guess we're not able to see that play quite to see the quarterback, but it looked like to me he was hit just a little bit late after he had gotten the ball away.
Well, we got Hackley coming out left again, no wide on the right side. Single set backfield, man in motion.
And we've got a flag down, stopping the play. And again, that quick clock is going to drop us back an extra 5 yards. So it's going to be third down and about 14.
Well, that's the second delay of game that Byron Center's had. Again, I don't think we've seen 3 delay of games, all year until tonight.
I don't think I've seen three delay of games in the last 10 years.
Tubergen's back to pass. He's in the backfield. Oh, he's going to be hit in the backfield for a tremendous loss.
Well,
Oh, my goodness.
everybody was covered. So, I mean, that was excellent coverage. That was a coverage sack because everyone was really, really covered well.
Oh, my goodness. The ball's going to be on about the 10-yard line where it's going to be 4th down and probably 24 or 25 yards.
Yeah. Well, you know, John, that was a coverage sack. He had nobody to throw the football to. He had to pull it down and take it. So Leonard's going to be standing in the end zone and kicking the football. Now, this is a dangerous place with
He gets it away.
with this kind of weather.
Oh, and it just stops in the mud at about the 35-yard line.
Now, when we play golf, that's called the ball checking up, and it checked right up, didn't it?
It stopped.
It did. Okay, well, Belding has excellent field position with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third period. They're taking the ball on the Byron Center right at the 35-yard line, at the Byron Center 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Belding. So now it's gut check time for the Byron Center Bulldogs.
Full house backfield. Remming goes over the ball. There's the snap. Hand off to the running back. He's hit.
He's hit, but not wrapped up. It looks like, I can't see the number because of the mud, but number 72 didn't wrap him up. He hit him in the backfield and just couldn't hold on to him.
It's Quentin Burgess, number 72, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play where it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 or maybe 8.
And he should have lost about 3 yards on that play had Burgess been able to hold on.
Remming over center with a full house in the backfield.
Now, you know, you can't fault these kids with this kind of weather and the mud out there.
It's real interesting to see a player, number 13, from Belding in the lineup because his jersey is clean. You can see that he hasn't had much action tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't been on the field, has he? Either that or they've given somebody a new jersey, one or the other. But
well, it's going to be 3rd down and short. We got 3rd down and about 2 yards to go.
yeah, 3rd and 2, and it's a new guy in the backfield, number 13. Got the wing to the left. Remember we talked about running to the left. Well,
and they're
now
going
gonna run
right, and they're
and
going no place.
He's not going to get anything.
Richards was the first one to hit him and slowed him down, and then a couple other Bulldogs got in to finish him off.
Okay, here's the replay on that last play.
Yep, wing left, and they're going right.
Yeah, and you're going to watch, though, the Richards is going to shoot through and fill that gap and just follow the play and take him down in the backfield. So it's going to be a loss on the play, probably a yard or two. It's going to be 4th down and 3. And Belding's going to go for it. So with a full house backfield.
They got the fans making noise.
And the quarterback's going to keep the football, but is he going to make that? No, he is not going to get there.
Who was the first one to hit him?
It looked like Thornton.
Richards. Will we
I
see
don't
that
know
again,
for sure.
Pat?
Yeah, let's take a look at a replay. I thought it was Thornton that came through. It's a little tough for me to tell. All right, here's the last play, and you'll see
Keep
the
your eyes on the
linebackers.
quarterback, number 23. He's going to keep the ball.
The linebackers are going to come through and just fill.
Oh, it was Richards.
Yeah. Okay, well, the Bulldog defense is held here, and 4th and 3. And actually, they lost a yard on that play, John. It would have been, well, they went 4th and 5. So.
Boy, Richards really put the speed on to make the hit.
Yeah, he did. He came through like a shot.
There's Richards, the
And
ball carrier.
Richards is going to slip a tackle and pick up about 6 yards.
Well, depending on where they mark it, it might be a little bit more than 6. That was a fine run off the right side. Got the ref wiping the ball off where it's going to be 2nd down and about 7, or excuse me, about 4.
About 4. 2nd down and 4.
Oh, there's a
And,
first down
there's
for
your-
Richards.
Yeah, there's a first down. Richards is really picking up the steam. He's having a whale of a game, John.
He's starting to play on both sides of the ball, mighty tough. We didn't hear his number called much in the first half to run the ball. Luke Warber seemed to be running a lot of the plays.
Well, we've got 1 second. That's the end of the third period. And Byron Center is leading the Belding Redskins 14-3.
Oh,
Okay, well, we're starting the fourth period with Byron Center up 14-3 over the Belding Redskins, and we're getting ready for the first play of the fourth quarter, John.
And again, we just want to thank those fine folks at Alto Precision for being a sponsor of Byron Center football.
That's what I thought. Good. Wing is working.
Well, I think if you want to order a copy of tonight's football game, you can do that, John. You can get one at 878-6860. The tapes are $10 a piece, and you can get your tape of Byron Center football and the spectacular plays that have been part of this football game tonight. Okay.
That Lee Hackley one-handed catch would make it worthwhile.
It makes it worth it all, isn't it?
Tubergen back to pass, a little opener to Thornton. He spins, he's going. Oh, he's going to pick up about 6 yards. Little quick opener to Thornton from Tubergen.
Yeah, right over the top of the defender.
Oh, it looks like we're being bombarded by boomerangs from the
And
cheerleaders.
the cheerleaders are throwing boomerangs, and
Look, they're throwing the boomerangs are going back to them.
3 and out, 3 series, so
okay, it's second down and 4.
belly bucket.
Got Bixby over the ball, snapping to Tubergen, who's over center. Single set. Richards has got the ball up the middle. He's going to the left, and he picks up the first down.
He's got a first down and more. Okay, well, on the replay, you'll see this is just a little delayed draw, and you're going to see Richards take the football to the left. Not much of a delay, is it?
Nope, just ran it off tackle. There was a big hole there, and that's a first down for the Bulldogs.
Right.
Down to about the 41-yard line, close to the 40. Right in the very brown part of the field.
In the muddy part of the field, that's right.
Oh,
Well,
we got a mess on that play.
everybody left except Bixby and Tubergen.
I played center before, and you know, from the point in time you go to the huddle to the line, it's embarrassing to say it, but sometimes you forget what the number is.
Yeah.
And you're just hoping that you get the ball off right.
Yeah, well, that happens to everybody, and I'm sure it's a good thing we didn't play that when you're at our age now. I think that would happen about 90% of the game, wouldn't it?
I'd probably still be in the huddle after you get to come out.
Forget to come out.
Here we go, Tubergen over center, pro set in the backfield, hand off to Richards, he's going no place.
He's going to pick up a yard or two, but that's just about it. He may get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they slid over. Go back, Gregor. What was doing?
It's going to be second down and 14.
We got 10:25 to go in the game.
Well, we've got Thornton and Hackley coming into the football game. I would tend to believe that we're going to put some wideouts out and drop the ball out. Probably in a, got Tabalik over on the left side, and you got Hackley on the right.
Oh,
And the ball was nearly
intended-
picked off.
intended for Thornton.
Yeah. It was nearly picked off by Belding's number 7, and had he been able to hang on to that football, there was nothing between him and the end zone.
Gonna be third down and 14. Need to get some momentum going.
Well, we certainly can't get sloppy here. We need to drive the football down the field and eat up some of that clock.
But that's a long 13 yards, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
it
got
is.
2 receivers out to the right, Tabalik and Hackley.
And one wide to the left, and
And there's the pass to Richards. He's got it. He's trying to move around. He's going down the right side. And oh, he's going to be close to the first down.
yeah, he's going to pick up quite a bit of that yardage, isn't he?
My goodness.
Okay. Well, I think
Right there, just a little swing pass
Yeah.
to the running back.
yeah, and 3 Belding players that had a shot at him. 4 or 5 Belding players had a shot at him, and he still
Picked up the first down.
And did he
No,
get
it's
the
going to be.
first down?
No, he didn't. It's going to be 4th down and 5.
Yeah. 4th
But-
and 5.
Byron Center is going for it. You got to like that style. Here we go. We got Hackley wide right.
Coach Sharma's got a lot of faith in his offense here.
Richards in the backfield.
And
It's
he's
complete to
gonna have-
Hackley.
He'll have that first down.
He's got it. Look at the officials are. He's crossed that.
Yeah, he's got a first down.
Good. Good. We got it.
No, he wouldn't go down easy, John, not at all.
It's across the line.
There's the replay on it, and he crossed the 40-yard line, so he's got a first down.
Well, let's see where they mark it. I think they're going to bring the chains over. That's exactly what they're doing. They're going to
They're
measure
gonna
it.
measure it. It's going to be an official timeout. They're going to measure for the first down. I tell you, if Byron Center gets this first down, it's going to be a long night for Belding.
Well, we've got 9:10 to go in the game. This is a critical down.
It's going to be extremely close. So let's see.
They got it.
We got
They
it.
got it.
Okay. That's a first down.
That's got to take some wind out of the sails of Belding, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does. It did. With 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in this ball game, and Belding behind by 11 points, they've got to score twice in order to win this football game. Okay.
Tubergen up over center. He takes the snap, handoff to Richards inside. Richards trying to go to the right and is going to lose a couple yards.
He banged hard, but they brought him back a little bit. I don't know where his forward progress is going to be.
It's going to be down to about the 30. Well, I guess maybe he did get a yard.
Yeah, he picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Tackle was made by Bob Evans. I wonder if he has eggs and bacon with him.
I wonder if he has the whole restaurant.
Yeah.
Pro set in the backfield with Thornton and Richards. Handoff. Nope, it's going to be a procedure call, I think.
Well, let's see. The coaching staff is saying it's offsides against Belding, but
It is.
It is, yeah. Well, that's going to give us 10 yards and a first down.
Because I thought I saw some movement in the backfield before the ball was snapped, and that's why I thought there was going to be a procedure call.
Yeah. Or 5 yards, I'm sorry. It'd be 5 yards and it'd be 2nd down and about 3.
Again, pro set in the backfield with Richards and Thornton. Tubergen over the ball, takes the snap.
Well, he had 2 wide outs, and they ran the football, and it looks like that they're real close to picking up that first down.
Ooh, just about a yard away.
And the referee's going to signal first down. So it'll be 1st and 10.
I don't see the chains moving.
Didn't. I don't see the chains moving either. He may have signaled 3rd down.
Yep, 3rd down and a short 1 yard.
Yeah. Tubergen's going to carry it.
Oh,
Go
is
right
he
up the middle.
ever?
Boy, and he's going to pick up 3. Yeah, we'll see a replay here in the 4th quarter with Tubergen's just going to come up, grab the football, and go forward behind Bixby and just nail it up for about 3 yards. Dwayne Bixby just leading that play, and he's a strong ball player. Okay, we've got a man wide to the right.
Oh, we got Richards in the backfield all by himself. There's a handoff around.
And Moleg is going to turn it up. Looks like there might be a fumble, but they're going to call the football down.
I think Molag was on the wing that time on the left side.
And they're going to call the ball down. All right, let's see the replay here, John. The handoff
There's
is going to be
Molag coming
Molag.
around.
and the football is, that looks like a fumble to me. Looks like he just dropped the football, period.
Well, Byron Center's got it back, though. Where it's going to be second down and about 7 yards to go with 6:53 to go in the game. Handoff to Richards up the middle on the left side.
And they're chewing up this clock. It's 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and the clock is just running. It's a 1 yard gain, and it's going to be third down and about 6. There's an official timeout right now. The official's trying to clean that football off. Get some of the mud off of it, John.
And it is muddy out there.
Yeah, it is. I'd hate to have to clean these uniforms.
Yeah, they're getting kind of hard to read at times.
Yeah, they do. Well, these orange jerseys are a little hard to read anyway. Looks like Belding's got a player that's got an equipment problem, and he had to go off the field, and so they're gonna get another guy out there. Okay, and the ball is set, and the clock is wound up, and we're down under 6.5 minutes to play in this football game.
Got Richards along the
And in
backfield.
motion.
Was Molag. Richards has the ball around the right side.
Actually, Tubergen kept the football, and instead of pitching, he just turned the ball up. And the clock continues to run with 6 minutes and 2 seconds left in the football game.
It's going to be fourth down and about 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, but more importantly, the ball is sitting right on the 10-yard line. So, you know, obviously, Byron Center is going to go for it. There's an official's timeout right now. Again, trying to clean up the football and get things set. All right, fourth down and about 2. With 5.5 minutes left in this ball game. Tubergen's got the football. Turns
off
hands
to
off to
Richards.
Richards, who's going to score.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Boy, I'm telling you, that, John, I could have driven my Blazer through that. Let's take a look at the left side of
Wide
that line.
open.
Look at the left side of this line. You can see Josh Fleer crossed, and Tubalik opened a hole, and Kevin Richards just romped his way into the end zone untouched. Can we see that again?
Boy, that's gotta just break the back of Belding.
Well, look at Fleer crossed to the right, and Tubalik took his man to the left, and Kevin Richards just romped into the end zone.
It's 21-3. Leonard converts the point after.
Yeah, the point after is good, and Byron Center is leading Belding 21-3 with 5 minutes and 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, if Belding has any hope, they're going to have to put a drive together, and they don't have a lot of time to do it in.
Yeah, they've got 5 minutes and 27 seconds, and that means that they're going to have to go to the air to bring this ball down the field some, which, you know, and one of the older coaches said one time, so there's 3 things that can happen when you put the ball in the air, and 2 of them are not good.
Catch up, Coach.
Well, it's been interesting because once Byron Center shook off the, I don't know if it was jitters or just what, where they had a couple penalties at the beginning of the game, and Belding goes down and scores on their very first possession. Even though it was a field goal, it's the only points they scored, so we know the defense for Byron Center's come on. And they've put 21 points on the board, 14 in the first half, or 7 in the first half, now 14 here in the second half. So Byron Center made all the adjustments that they needed to at halftime.
And Leonard kicks the football. Belding's going to take it about their own 18 or 19 yard line.
Whoa! Whoa!
And there is a flag down.
Want to see that again if we could.
Something big. So we got to keep the
Oh, because the receiver really took a hit on that at the end.
Well, I want to see what this penalty. It's a holding call.
pass in. What's that tight end
Holding call against Belding. Well, there's a holding call against Belding, and so that's going to march Belding back another 10 yards, John. So they brought the ball up to what appears to be, let's see, about the 25-yard line, and they're going to go back, and the ball's going to be spotted about the 15. So Belding is digging a deeper and deeper hole. They're going to have to get out of this hole. It's first down and 15, and Belding has just brought in a new quarterback, and I would bet you that this young man can throw. And the first thing he does is drops back, and he is going to try and put it out there, just overthrew number 2.
Thornton was there on the coverage and just out of his grasp.
Yeah, number 5 is a new quarterback for Belding, and it appears that number 5 is Brian Van Wagner. He looks like he's a little bit more of a drop-back passer, has a little better throwing motion.
He's got some adrenaline going because that ball just took off on him. If the ball had been down a little bit, I think the receiver would have had the reception.
He may have had it, that's correct. And you know, they're going to have to throw this football. They've got to run the football to keep Byron Center honest, but they're going to have to throw the football. This is a throwing down. They got 3rd down and 8.
Oh, my goodness. Byron Center's defense is just really getting stingy.
Sure, and this is where Byron Center can put in a nickel or a dime package and really force the issue and maybe take the ball away.
Well, they don't have the nickel in. They just have the regular 4.
Yeah, that's what it appears. But a little swing pass that's not going to go anywhere. It's 4th down and 8.
That was defended by Jim Marr, number 54.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have to, Belding's going to have to punt the football. Yep, here's the throw that, he's a drop back passer, but he misses his receiver. Now, I think we got away with one there, John.
With the interference?
Yeah, I think that
it looked like Marr was a little early on it.
Yeah, he looked a little early to me too, but we may have gotten away with one there.
Here's the punt, and he is going to punt.
Peter, look out, look out, look out. Good job. Let the clock keep going, guys.
Okay, the ball comes to rest at about the 47-yard line of Belding, where Byron Center will take over for 1st down and 10 with 4:25 to go in the game.
4:25 left in this football game, and Byron Center's offense is going to take the football inside Belding territory.
Great job. Tell your defense, great job.
That was just a terrific job by the defense. They shut Belding down entirely.
Yes, they did.
And it couldn't come at a more important time.
Well, Byron Center's going to take the football over 1st and 10 on the Belding 46-yard line.
Got a single set with Richards in the backfield, Hackley out right. Give us to Richards inside, and he's going to bull his way down for about 3 yards.
And more importantly, he's going to keep that ball on the ground and chew up the clock. Right now, if you take a look at it, there's 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this football game, and the clock is running. Belding's down by, 17, 18 points, John?
Yep, 18 points.
Yeah, they're going to have to get the ball back, and they're going to have to throw.
Well, we've got Richards coming out, and Warbur's going back in for him. Warber was the running back by Byron Center in the first half. Pro set in the backfield. Handoff inside, and there isn't going to be any gain there.
No, it's going to be 3rd down and about 8.
Warber was the ball carrier.
I think what you're going to see here is Coach Jarmo either is going to go deep for the end zone, or he's going to just chew up the clock. I would tend to believe that he's just going to chew up the clock.
Well, you know, and that would not be a bad thing if they don't get the first down this play to go for it. There's a delay of game. That's the third one on Byron Center tonight, and we've already had one called on Belding.
You know, John, and all the time, I coached football for 14 years, and I've refereed football for several years, and I've done television now for several years, and I've watched both of my boys play college football, and I played college football, and I have never seen this many delay of game penalties in any one game in my whole entire life.
It's 4 of them tonight.
That is just incredible. I have never seen that.
Tubergen back to pass. He's being hurried.
Look at the strength. Did he get the catch? No.
No. I think that was intended for Thornton. And,
Intended for Thornton, yeah.
Thornton looks like he got banged up on the play.
Well, here's the replay. Look at the strength of Tubergen. He's running away from the pressure. Rolling to his right, running away from the pressure, and still gets the ball off and came close to completing that pass.
It's going to be 4th down and about 13 to go. We got...
But you know what's interesting is that Byron Center lost 3 yards in this whole series. And he got a great punt off.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He's going down the sideline.
Belding is
He could go all the way. Number 21.
Yeah, and he did.
Scott Wallace.
Well, he got a seam on the right side. And actually, there was a block in the back at the beginning of that play.
Get hands team ready.
All right, well.
And again, on the replay, we see him going almost coast to coast.
Yeah. Let's look at that replay again. I'm almost sure at the beginning of that play there was a block in the back. Here's the replay. Look right to the, right in here, right there. Yeah, looked like there was a block in the back.
Kick,
Okay.
and it's good. Scorer is Byron Center 21, the Belding Redskins 10.
Well, they're making it a game of it, but there's 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. Byron Center has 2 timeouts, and Belding has all of their timeouts left.
So what do you think, Jim? Is Belding going to come with the onside kick?
I would if I were the Belding coach, wouldn't you?
I don't think they've got anything to lose at this point.
I don't think they do, and I don't think they have any choice either. It's 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes and 37 seconds left. They're down by 11 points. It's a muddy field. They've got just as good a chance of recovering the football as Byron Center does, and I think that that's what they need to do.
I'm just surprised. I think that's the first special team mistake that there's been, and to allow somebody to come down a lane like that on the outside, there had to be a breakdown in the coverage. Somebody didn't stay where they belonged.
Well, we haven't seen that happen most of this season, and I think that that was just some type of miscommunication, and we had a block in the back on that play, I believe.
Look at that. The ball is flat on the ground. It's not even going to be teed up.
Yep, that's an indication of that.
Belding is huddled.
Yeah, it's an indication of that. They're going to go to one side or the other on a onside kick, and they're going to try and take that ball down.
I want to say first impression is Byron Center.
Yeah. Depending on whether the hands held on to it.
They do recover it.
So here's the kickoff. Did it go 10? Yeah, it did, and it was recovered by Byron Center.
Usually on a
Let's take a look at that again, Pat. See if we can see who recovered the football.
on a kick like that, I've never seen a ball placed flat on the ground and just sort of squibbed. Usually you want to get a bounce out of it.
Yeah, usually you're looking for a bounce in the air so that your team gets a chance to take the football. All right, well, Byron Center's keeping the football on the ground, and they're going to go They're going to pick up maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. But the time, more importantly, the time is still running, John. There's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this ball game. About 2 minutes and 10 seconds. It'll be about 2:05 when they get this play. Probably maybe 2 minutes when they get this play off.
Scoreboard says 2nd down and 9. It's about 2nd down and 9 3/4.
Yeah, it is.
Hand off to Thornton. He's going no place.
But more importantly, it's 3rd down and 10. And
it was Molag on the carry.
But more importantly, John, the clock continues to run.
We're now down under 2 minutes.
And I'm a little surprised that Belding is just now stopping the clock with 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the ball game. They finally stopped the clock. I'm a little surprised at that. I would have thought that they would have stopped the clock a little bit earlier.
Well, for whatever reason, they call timeout now because there was some loss on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. They got to stop the clock. Probably should have stopped it sooner, but, you know, it's getting late for Belding to be able to do anything. So we'll see what happens with, you know, Tubergen making the call at quarterback tonight. He's had an outstanding game and less than ideal conditions because the footing out there cannot be good for him to be able to set up on a pass play, and he's been darn accurate tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's been very good. Very, very good. Well, it's 3rd down and about 12, and it appears to me that Byron Center has one more shot here at getting that clock rolling and keeping it rolling. Let's see if they can pick up a 1st down. You got 2 men wide to the left and 1 man wide to the right.
Striegel and Tabalik to the left, Hackley to the right. Richard single set in the backfield. Tubergen over center. He's ready to take the snap. He's got the ball. He's dropping back. It's a handoff to Richards inside.
And you know what
and
that
he's
is?
He's going all the way down to the 35-yard line.
And a 1st down. And you know that's that wrap draw that Coach Jarmo runs once a game. And here's the replay on it. This is what they call the wrap draw, and it is a delay where they hand the ball off, and everybody comes through, and nobody knows where the football is at, and the fullback just rambles down for a 1st down. And more importantly, John, look at the clock. It continues to roll.
Well, what was nice about that is when Tubergen came back and he had the ball in his left hand, he switched off to the right hand and tucked it inside Richards' hands, and Richards was off to the races.
Off to the races, that's right. And I suspect you're going to see either Thornton or Richards with the football.
Well, we got a
and
penalty.
Tell me there's not another delay. Look at this, John.
It's a delay. That's the 5th one tonight.
I'm telling you, I have never seen that in you know, in 56 years of being alive, I have never seen that many delay of games. And I've watched a lot of football games.
My goodness, that's 4 delays on Byron Center, and there's been 1 on Belding.
You know, there's something wrong when you've got that many delay of games.
Must be a new battery in the watch.
No, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with.
There's a handoff to Richards off to the right side, and he's going to gain some yardage.
I think somebody needs to talk to this refereeing crew. They need to figure out how long they're supposed to be between plays. That's an indication. You're going to see this last play here, and you see Richards just take the ball and bull it down, and we've got less than a minute left in this ball game. So Byron Center is going to defeat Belding 21-10, barring any unforeseen circumstances.
Of course, if Coopersville loses tonight, there'll be a tie for 1st in the OK Blue.
And Richards is just going to continue to bull his way down. And it looks like he's going to pick up another 1st down. So with 29 seconds left, the chains are going to be moved, the clock will stop, and now they put it back in motion. So Byron Center really, well, with this guy running the clock, who knows whether or not they need to run another play. I think that's an indication of the level of officiating in West Michigan. I really am disappointed with the level of officiating that we've seen.
Well,
anytime
takes a knee, and we've got 5 seconds to go. The game is going to be over.
Anytime you've got 5 delay of games in a high school football game, you've got a problem, John, with officiating. I'm telling you, there's a problem here.
And Byron Center closes out its home season with a victory over Belding. Byron Center 21, Belding 10.
And this has been just an excellent, excellent football game tonight. Byron Center just settled down and took the game to Belding. Well, John, it's been a great season so far. We're looking forward to the playoffs. That's going to close out the home season for Byron Center. The only losses that I recall them having is to Coopersville. They lost to Coopersville 35-0, but Coopersville plays Hamilton tonight, and depending on what Hamilton does with Coopersville, and Hamilton is always a tough team. In fact, Byron Center played Hamilton last week and beat him in overtime 17-14. So Hamilton's got the capability of beating Coopersville, and if they do, then Byron Center and Coopersville will tie for the league championship. Barring that, Byron Center is going to come in with an excellent season. They'll have it appears they'll have an 8-1 season this time, and Belding is going to come out with a 6-3 season. Both of these teams will go into the playoffs, and they may as well see each other again in the playoffs.
That could be. Byron Center was very impressive tonight. They did everything they needed to do. They overcame adversity of some penalties, especially the one on the blocking call that, we questioned the officials' call on that. Gave Belding the ball back. Byron Center overcame that. They passed with accuracy. They ran tough. They did just about everything you'd expect of your team to do right. They did it tonight. We got to see it.
Yeah, and the other thing that is impressive about this Byron Center team is the class of the players, the class of the coaching staff, and the class of everyone that's involved in this program. I think that they show a lot of class, and even when there's obvious calls that are questionable, they put that behind them and just go on and play the football game.
And what about Lee Hackley? What a game he had. That one-handed circus catch, just absolutely incredible. And then he goes on with a defender all over his back to catch the first touchdown pass. What a night Lee Hackley had.
Unbelievable.
What a night Tubergen had.
Let me tell you, the final score is Byron Center 21 and Belding 10. And I'll tell you, John, that would be worth watching Lee Hackley make those two catches. It'd be worth the $10 to buy a tape of this game. Well, this game is produced by Julie Vanderlaan, and we appreciate Pat, who's down in the truck with us.
Pat Vidro?
Yes, this is the 2002 BCTV Sports Productions, Byron Center 21, Belding 10. Thanks for being with us, and hopefully we'll be broadcasting in the playoffs and watch this team. I'd like to see this team go to the Silverdome this year.
So we're all set, and I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's game. Have a safe trip home, and we will see you at the playoffs.
We'll see you at the playoffs. Good night.